Hey, this is Dr. Charles Dent with our Monday Morning Coffee. And let's get started today. Hey, we have been talking about choices, and we know a lot's going on while we're being quarantined and how that we're limited to what we can do. But this is a great time. This is a great time for us to spend with our families. This is a great time, and I want to give all the teachers and kudos for just going to a good classroom, make it happen. I know you singers out there, this is going to be a different avenue for you to take. And boy, I hope to God that you're prepared for what is to come next. If not, try to maximize this time. I know you're not going to have the normal things of a prom and everything of this nature, but you're still blessed to be where you are. Make new memories the best you can, and don't do anything that's going to really jeopardize your future. And as we continue to look at our Monday morning coffee, I want to talk about something that's very important. I want to talk about how do we become smarter and healthier men. And as we look at this and we look at this today, I want us men to start making choices and say, hey, I'm going to become a smarter and I'm going to become a healthier man. Because the number one thing I want to say is this. And I want you to get this. Assign the responsibility to yourself. That you're responsible for making yourself healthier and smarter. Especially during this season, so you find areas in your life that you want to be healthier, you want to be smarter. I mean, anywhere from your habits that you have, your routines, your daily routines, but assign the responsibility of your family to yourself, not putting it off on somebody else, thinking it is the responsibility of somebody else. Even in the relationship that you're in, assign that responsibility to yourself. The second thing is, ask for help. You know, a lot of times we as men, we don't ask for help. And I remember when I was going through my last divorce, my mom asked me one day, she said, Charles, how did you get through this? And I said, because I got some help. I realized I could not process this without getting help that I needed. Because I want to be a healthier person going into my next relationship. I want to be smarter as well. I want to know how to keep certain things out of my life, how to set boundaries in my life. So I want to be smarter. I got help. Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes, men, you're with the woman that can help you. And sometimes just ask the woman that you're with to get you the help that you need. And you know, reality on times, we don't want to ask for help. Because we were never taught to ask for help. Maybe we didn't see our daddy asking for help. Or we have too much pride thinking that we're going to be rejected because we decided to get some help in this. And that's very important. Number one, assign the responsibility to yourself. Number two, ask for help. The third thing is, stop adding distractions to your life, because everything you do in life is not important. Some things you add to your life that you think is important, it's really not important for you to deal with it. You stop adding extra distractions in your life, thinking that everything you do is important. And then here's the fourth thing I want you to do. Get rid of the self-made obstacles, the self-made obstacles that you put in your way. I mean, realizing some things that you have put in your way. I mean, because here's the thing that I found out, these are self-made obstacles. Like, you got drug issues, you got drinking problems, and those are self-made obstacles that you got in your life. You have a tendency to not to finish some things in your life, those are self-made obstacles. Then you got to deal with some man-made obstacles in your life. I mean, other things that people put in your life, like even drinking buddies. I remember the time being in the military, there were all kinds of self-made obstacles, man-made obstacles that we put in our own way, keeping us from achieving success, keeping us from being smarter, keeping us from being healthier. So look at the self-made obstacles and the man-made obstacles that you may have in your life. Number 5 is this. You got to know the issues that you have in your life. You got to look at your own issues and say, what are these issues that I refuse to address? Now, I'll be honest with you. I'll never forget this. I did this with a different group of women, and I said, what is it about men that we want to ask for direction when we know we're lost? What is it about us that we want to ask for help? We want to ask for direction. You know, we know we're lost, but we'll wander into this wilderness. We'll run into life, going into circles, and we refuse to ask, where am I going? You know, do I know where I'm going? Do I know how to face these issues? Because number 6 is know where you're going. But number 5 is being able to address the issues that you have in your life. I mean, if you got some addictions in your life, address those issues. Don't continue to push them on the rug. Don't continue to think they're going to disappear in your life. They're only going to get worse. They're not going to get better. Address those issues. And number 6, where you're going. And if you don't know where you're going, get some help with that. Get some direction. Don't wander around in circles trying to just figure out, I'm going somewhere, and don't know where you're going. Because a lot of times when we want to ask for direction, do you know where you're going? Why is it that we as men, we start out going somewhere and we don't know where we're going? And then we get mad when somebody asks us a question. We get really angry. Do you know where you're going? Instead of saying, you know what, let me be real with you. I don't know where I'm going. I need some help where I'm going. And that's why I think that, you got a woman in your life, she's really not your rival. She's really your ally. She's there to help you. If you got one that's your rival, find out why. Get into the place. Why is it you feel like you're competing with a woman, or you're competing for this? If you don't know why, ask the question why. Ask for help why. Because why? You put the responsibility, you're assigning the responsibility of becoming a smarter and healthier man yourself. Okay? Number 7. Max out your strength and your weaknesses. I always say find the medium where your strengths and weaknesses are, and bridge the gap between the two. Because every man got some blind spots. If you got a woman in your life that's really good for you, she'll tell you where your blind spots are. And sometimes just sit down with her and sit down with your kids and ask for certain insight to what we can do to be better, what we can do to be a smarter, healthier family. And don't be ashamed to ask for their help in this, because that's why God put us together. And that's why I think sometimes in this quarantine situation, it's the perfect time. If you got issues, you got self-made obstacles in your life, you got additional people in your life that don't need to be there, this is the time to get rid of them. Because why? This is the time that you address on the issue. Why? Because you're putting the responsibility back on yourself to be the person that you need to become. So you got to know how to bridge the gap between the two. You got to know how to bridge the gap between your strength and your weaknesses to say, hey, I'm weak in this area. I mean, for example, if I'm weak in finance and my wife is strong, let her handle the money. No problem with her handling the money. Why? Because I want a smarter, healthier family. I want a smarter, healthier relationship. So that's the whole goal of making good choices today, because my results is I want to be smarter, I want to be healthier in my relationship. And let me give you the 8th thing. Get connected to other people. Now I think about this. When I was putting this together, I said I've seen people when they're drinking, it's no problem in getting drinking buddies. I'm telling you, when they're smoking marijuana on crack or whatever, it is no problem connecting with those type of people. But man, why is it so difficult for you to connect with people who are smarter and healthier than you? Why is it so difficult to connect with people who can help you? I found out to be true to everything, because it's easier to support bad habits than it is to create good ones. Create habits that will serve you. So this is Dr. Charles Dent with our Monday morning coffee. And I'm going to tell you something today. I pray to God that your goal is, I'm going to be smarter, I'm going to be healthier. Even in this season, I'm going to be smarter, I'm going to be healthier. And I'm going to take what? Responsibility to become smarter and healthier in this season. Thank you, and God bless.